said on X that Islam is against child marriage. Can you back that up?
Is there an age of marriage mentioned in the Bible?
That wasn't my question. You're not going to answer my question?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to say that Islam does allow and promote child marriage.
I would say that the legal age of consent in the United States was 12 years old in the 1900s, and that America is a failed country by your logic. America is not a failed country. You know why? Because they changed the consent laws as the biological age of human beings.
Why did we do that, though?
Why? Because if you have a society where the lifespan is 40 years old, the woman's going to get married at 9 years old, whether you like it or not, because she has only 30 years to live.
Wait, you think everyone was marrying at 900 years ago?
What age did Rebecca get married in the Bible?
It doesn't say.
Okay, what age did Mary give birth to Jesus in the proto-evangelical
Probably
days?
late teens.
Late teens?
Yeah, according to the research
She
by
was
Michael
a very
Satlow.
young teenager.
Says who?
She was.
Says who? Okay, so let's talk about the child marriage thing in Mary. Research done by Michael Satlow, Amram Trooper, shows that in Palestine in the first century, on average, girls were marrying between their late teens and early 20s. Let's talk about Aisha. So you think she hit puberty? You say she hit puberty?
Yes.
What's the research that shows that?
The research shows that there are hadith mentioned where she played with dolls.
Wait a minute. Wait. If she played with dolls, that means she's younger than that.
No. In Islam, it's forbidden to play with dolls if you are a teenager.
Yeah, that means when she was a child.
No,
then.
she wasn't a child, because she said that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, allowed her. If the hadith said, I was allowed to play with my friends with my dolls. Her friends were younger. She was the oldest.
The Prophet let her sin then? Because it's forbidden to play with dolls if you're a teenager.
No, but
so he let her sin?
Here's the problem.
He let her sin, right?
Don't ask me a question that you're not going to like the answer to.
I'm giving you plenty of good answers.
No.
Have you heard of the study Evolution, Development, and the Timing of Puberty, which shows that in the Middle Ages and the medieval period, it's impossible, biologically speaking, for a girl to have reached the age of menarche by the age of 9? The earliest it started was 11.
You're telling me that Aisha, radiallahu anha, was 9 years old?
Yeah, that's what the hadith says, 5134 of Sahih al-Bukhari.
I, as a Muslim, have my own personal opinions, and I'm allowed to have that. I believe Aisha radiallahu anha was 19 years old when the marriage was consummated, and she got married when she was 17. Some sources say 16. Are you going to ask me for evidence?
Do you believe in the tafsirs?
He knows I have evidence. That's why he's not asking me for it.
He's just going to show evidence that his hadith contradict themselves. Great. That's wonderful. Islam is filled with contradictions.
I dare you, when you go home, to ask ChatGPT.
We'll do it live!
How old was Aisha when she got married according to Esma's age? This ends your entire narrative behind this marriage.
I'm perfectly fine saying the hadith are filled with contradictions. I'm perfectly fine with that.